Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key in combination. Keep the goal in high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no
So we're going to fight in Atlanta. Introducing Roy. What a pleasure to be in this. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They stop the hook there. A perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw the hook, didn't land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Caution being thrown to the wind. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Brook may need to take a knee here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Brook in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that? Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Brook in that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. No rest for the weary. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect punch. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Another scoring shot there. Missing with the hook. Can't land the jab there. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What?
And down goes Jones Jr. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Roy Jones. Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both men step back for just a moment. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about rooking that last. There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter punches have to hurt. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
We have a fight that's got that great footwork.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Code red for Kell Brook. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about rooking that last round. At this point, here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
see a jab from these two. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to trade shots. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. It's all offense, all the time. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about Brook and they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far? I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fight.
Well, I hope you brought your... Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Nobody home with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punching. Missing with the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both men step back for just a moment. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prep right.
Pensacola's finest is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put
on to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Solid punch. Perfect counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. He misses with that jab. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four,
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Yes, I like that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Solid punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Sugar is in trouble! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. I guess showboating is part of their plan. And down goes Jones Jr. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself up. Do your business.
Okay, now you're switching off. Starting to make mistakes.
Let's fight.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Mace, what you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. Give it back. Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that.
Let's go.
you switched off completely. I need you to get that count there.
Let's do it.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way